We are going to be taking a look at the PS3 classic, Journey. Also available on PS4, which means by extension it's also playable on PS5. One of my favorite games of all time. I think at one point when I put together a top 5 games list of the PS3 generation, Journey was on that. So I hold it in very high regard. It's really good. Oh yeah, and it's on PC now as well, along with the rest of the That Game Company titles, I believe. That being Flow and Flower. I don't think their new game is on Steam. I think it's just phones and the Switch. I haven't played that yet. Today's stream is a Content Horse stream, which means, as you may already know, that I've been commissioned to do this stream by Dr. Lesbin, the usual client. It also means that because I've been paid, I have to do my best to beat the game. I can use walkthroughs, online hints, or whatever if I need to. I can also ask the commissioner for help, but everybody else has to use the backseating no penalty channel point option if they want to help me. And if I'm not able to finish the game, I have to repay the commissioner. But I think when it comes to Journey, that won't be a problem. And here we go. Let's start a new journey. The game says a new journey, but in some sense, what you've done does carry over. I think if you've played the game before, you're free to just enter whichever level you want right from the start, but I'm not sure. I think that's the case. Journey is sort of a game about cycles, so it makes sense that some of the progress you've made carries over into future playthroughs. Level select does persist. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Good to have that confirmed. I think Journey may have been the very first game I ever purchased digitally. I used to be really against the idea. I was for a very long time, kind of until the middle point of the previous generation. I was a physical only boy. But with Journey there was no other choice, and I wanted to play it so badly that I bucked. I bought myself a prepaid card for PlayStation Network, and I bought the game. And I never regretted it, because it's so wonderful. It's a very pretty game, of course, especially the physics on the sand are incredibly impressive. Especially when you think of the fact that this was made for the PS3. You know, this is 3 generations old. All of this is made to run on a console that had 512 megabytes of RAM. It's really impressive stuff. Of course, it's great stylistically too, but just in terms of what the game is able to do, it's really wild. How complex the sand simulation is. About Journey. That's me. I'm Mr. Journey. I believe when Naughty Dog was working on Uncharted 3, they even reached out to That Game Company and asked them for some tips on how to make the sand look good. It didn't look as good as it does in this game, though. Which is no surprise. You know, Uncharted has a lot more to worry about in any scene. In Journey, there isn't much going on except for sand most of the time, but God, it does look good. Love the trail you leave behind. If you hold circle, you send out a little chime. It creates a little circle in the sand. Looks so good. Incredible. Weep. Oh yeah, later on there was a physical edition of Journey, but when it first came out, you could only get it digitally. I think so, at least. Either that, or I couldn't find a physical copy. I don't quite remember what the situation was. Whee! So in Journey, your movement's pretty severely limited for most of the game. You know, you can walk around freely, but if you want to jump, you need to have a powered up scarf. You know, you can jump once, then you kind of float down, but then you can't jump again. You can only jump when your scarf is full of sigils, which the little floating pieces of fabric will give you, and certain other things as well. Whee! And as your scarf gets longer as you play more, you're able to do multiple jumps in midair. It's a really interesting approach to gameplay, I think. Because in any normal platforming game, you know, let's call this a 3D platformer in the roughest sense. In any normal 3D platformer, you are free to jump. You know, there is no resource tied to jumping. And it usually feels good, but because you're not allowed to jump all the time in Journey, it makes jumping feel so much more special. Whee! Oh, that doesn't look good. I'm going to pretend I didn't see all that. Isn't there another glyph around here? Maybe on the roof? Oh, maybe it's in that building. I forgot. See, if you see a white cloak, it's likely you. Okay. So Journey does have a co-op mechanic of sorts. You can't pick who you play with. You just kind of randomly get assigned a buddy based on who is near you at the same time. And usually they will look just like you. They'll be red with a red and orange cloak, but if you've completed the game and you've collected all of the glyphs, you can choose to get yourself a white cloak instead. The white cloak comes with a slightly longer scarf to start you off with, which means you can do multiple jumps in a row. Whee! And the cloak also automatically regenerates when you're on the ground, or the glyphs regenerate. So you're kind of free to jump as much as you want. Dr. Lesbian, since this is your playthrough, what would you like me to do? Would you like me to play with the white scarf, or with the white cloak, or do you want me to go in like a first-time player would and go in with the red outfit? The choice is yours. I wonder if it remembers how many glyph charges I have. If you want to do white cloak, that will be fine. But it's not really a want. Like, I'm fine either way, so it's really all up to you. I'm gonna go get that glyph while I wait for an answer. Oh, not with that jump, I'm not. Makes that one section less scary. I'm pretty well versed in the game, so I'm not too worried either way. I know a thing or two about the journey. Let's be white cloak buds. Sounds good. I'm going to pick up this glyph, and then I'm going to go get me a white cloak. The first time I saw another player with a white cloak, it blew my mind. Like, whoa, their scarf is so big, and their cloak is so pretty. At some point, Sony sold a little statue of a red cloaked wanderer and a white cloaked wanderer together, and I'm sad I never managed to get it. It was too expensive for me at the time, and now they don't sell it anymore. Although I do believe a little while ago I saw a good smile figure of the white cloaked traveler It's going to come out at some point in the future. That was one of their pop-up parade figures. Whee! I think I might get that. I think they did a Red Cloak figure in the past, and now they're sort of doing a reskin of that. Yeah, we play in Journey, you know it. It's been a long time since I've played Journey at this point, so I probably don't remember where all the collectibles are. Well, I'll try to find as many as possible, just to make the experience better for myself, so I can jump more. I think the last time I played was when the PS4 version came out, which was probably 2014, around that time. That's 8 years ago. 8 years without a Journey. Open the door. Stop having it be closed. 2014 was 3 years ago. The year in which 2014 was 3 years ago wasn't even 3 years ago. That's how long ago 2014 was. The other day I saw a tweet commemorating, well, not commemorating, but remembering the death of Iwata, the former CEO of Nintendo, president of Nintendo. That was 7 years ago. That was 2015. I couldn't believe it. Normally I have my wits about me when it comes to the relentless passage of time, but not that time. That one caught me by surprise. Wee. Making a bridge. I wonder if you even really need to attach any of the bridge parts if you have a white cloak. I'd be able to jump high and far enough to skip all of them. Skip all of the segments. But we're here to do an honest playthrough. So none of that. Meow. So if you were playing with a white cloak at this point, you would really only have enough jumping juice to do a single jump in a row. That's where the little flying pieces of fabric come in handy. They're really nice, because they boost you up a little bit as well. Help you get a little bit of extra height. Whee! Come on now. There we go. This game still looks so pretty. I think when I bought the original version on PS3, I probably still had a standard definition television, like a proper box of a TV. And I used that for a horrifically long time into the HD era. I think it wasn't until my uncle bought himself a new television set that I got his old one. And that was my first widescreen TV. There were a good number of games that I played that really were not made to be compatible with a tiny square TV. Like, I'm talking about a TV here that was probably... probably less than 2 feet of screen space, diagonally speaking. Probably a lot less, but definitely over 1. But I don't think by much. And I think the worst gaming experience on that TV I ever had was trying to play the second Call of Juarez game, Bound in Blood. I could barely tell where any of the enemies were most of the time. I was just getting shot and getting killed. And I couldn't read the subtitles at all. That was a journey in and of itself. Wait, am I connected to the internet? Yes, okay. I am online. I just wanted to be sure. There is always a chance that you spend the entire journey alone, but if I'm going to do that, I don't want it to be my fault. I do have PS Plus, yes. Does it show you anywhere? Yeah, there you go. See right next to my name. See the little PS Plus icon. I didn't have it at first. It was included in the content halls price for today. Was the cost of the cost of a month of PS Plus for me, which I've been making good use of. I've been playing Crash Bandicoot 4. That's on the PS Plus this month. And I've been replaying actually the first entry in the Man of Medan, the first entry in the Dark Pictures anthology, which is called Man of Medan. And I think it's really bad, actually. I didn't love it my first time through, and now my second time through I'm having a really bad time with it. I don't think I'll be finishing it. And that's coming from someone who really likes Until Dawn. I think Man of Medan just has too many sections where nothing really happens. And Until Dawn has that issue too, but it feels way more prevalent in Man of Medan. But Crash Bandicoot 4 is great. It's really hard and all the levels are way too long, but just playing the game feels so good that I can only get so angry about it. But that did make my first playthrough a little miserable, because I was too dead set on getting all the gems. But now I'm having a much better time with it, although I'm still only partway through. So maybe I will become more unhappy as I get further into Crash 4 again. I'm sorry I keep saying Brion. But I just love the sound the Traveler makes when you send out a chime. The one Liz is playing is supposedly the better one, right? I think so, at least. And I think general opinion's close to that, too. The most recent entry in the Dark Pictures anthology is called House of Ashes? And I think that is the one that people generally agree is the best of the 3 so far. Although there is another one coming out later this year, I think. But the first one, which is Man of Medan, is pretty bad. And the second one, which is called No Hope, I think is also not very good. House of Ashes is good, and Until Dawn is really good. I haven't played The Quarry yet, but I hear good things about that too. Definitely want to get around to it sometime. Supermassive Games, they have a really good thing going with their interactive film sort of game. I believe they got bought out, actually, by Nordic Games? Something like that. That happened today. I wish them the best of luck. I'm surprised that Sony didn't snap them right up after Until Dawn, because that was such a slam dunk of a video game. But now they get to fly free, ish. You know, they've still been bought by someone else, but I hope they continue to make fun games. Nordisk, there you go. It's a Danish company. Oh. All I really read is that it's the same company that owns Avalanche, but I don't know which of the two. I don't know if it's the Just Cause Avalanche or the Disney Infinity Avalanche. Alrighty. Stage 2, the desert. I've always had quite a bit of trouble finding all the collectibles in this stage, because it is just a big, wide open desert. This was the final stage that I ended up completing, just because it's so difficult to get your bearing. Oh, he already left. Come back. Real? Weep, weep. Oh. You played this once and ended up accidentally skipping 2/3 of the game. How did you manage that? I know there is like some stuff you can miss if you just walk right straight forward, but yay! It's still a pretty linear game, all told. It's not like, say, Until Dawn, where you can have half the cast killed partway through. There it is! Oh, I'm so happy I found this. Yo! So this is the Desert Wildflower. If you find this, I think you get a Chivo. And also it's a reference to one of the previous games made by the same developer, Flower, which was their second title for PlayStation, the first one being Flow. There is a reference to Flow somewhere later in the game as well. You found a tower and it took you straight to the end game. Oh, that sounds vaguely familiar. I don't think I ever did that myself. Interesting. Whoosh. Free my boys. They didn't do anything wrong. I think if you want to do a really thorough exploration of this area, this is kind of what you have to do. Just keep walking in a direction until the wind starts pushing you back. Oh, look at our boy struggle. Ooh. Ooh. He fell down. I'm trying to land on these creatures, but it's difficult. Someone give me a ride. Oh. With someone else's PS3, but you thought you made a fresh save. Well, the strange thing about Journey is that even if you start a new game, you still get to keep some of the things from the previous playthroughs. Like this white cloak, you need to do one complete playthrough, so to speak, of the game to unlock it, but then you can just get it on any future save. And the same goes for the level select. You'll always keep access to that. So what you should have done is you should have walked into the middle tower. So all the others are different levels. No, I want to slide. Yeah. Whoosh. Yeah, everything in this game looks wonderful. Oh, what's that sound? Scary. I believe you can follow all of the shooting stars and they will take you to the collectibles. Or some of them at least. I don't know if they all do. I think one of them might lead you to the flower. Ah, excellent. Meow. Oh yeah, the game's on Steam now too, which is really cool. I didn't think it would ever leave the PlayStation, because I figured Sony funded it, but now there are other Sony games that are on PC as well, so... But I think Journey may have been the first. What was the first PlayStation title to make it onto Steam? I think that was probably... Was it Horizon? Because we've had Horizon, we've had Days Gone, I think, and the Uncharted games are coming now, and then soon Spider-Man as well. I think it may have been Horizon. I keep hearing the little cries of creatures in the distance, and it sounds like it's sound coming out of my PC speaker. Oh no! Be free. Be free, my son. Yeah, I'm not quite sure how the buddy mechanic works. I don't quite think it's always in the middle of a stage transition, because I've definitely seen people come in over the horizon unexpectedly before. On this stage in particular, I think the very first time I met someone, it was somewhere on the desert, and I saw them coming over a dune. And that just blew my mind completely. It was such a wonderful experience. Meow. That's a certified Beyond moment. Wow, cool train. I don't know if that is what this is supposed to be, but it sure does look like a train. It's probably the fabric, the magic of the fabric coming through. But I like to believe that there used to be a fabric train before the world kind of fell apart. What the Goku Black? Goku Black, no time for that. Normally I would use the gun sound effect, but in this stream I don't want to kill the vibe. Ain't nobody got time for that, Goku. Come on. I can't be buying followers when we're about to engage in the best stage. I think when people play Journey or when they look at a playthrough of Journey, this is usually the part of the game that sells people on it. And understandably so, because this is such a wonderful stage. And in your wonder, you might miss out on this collectible. Look out! There's one right over here. Whew. Our scarf is slowly becoming too big for its own good. Look at the way the grains of sand glitter. That's so impressive. I don't know how they did that. I guess it could be just a texture that is diffused by the shape of the sand. But, oh, it's so well done. With this game, every frame really is a painting. 6 paintings per second. Oh no! Oh. Wanted to have a nice look at the sky. Friend! Doc, is that you? Have we successfully linked up? Whoosh. Best friends at the shindig. I'm doing an endless string of beep beep right now, and if you see that, that means it's me. This part I think is especially wonderful. Probably the most famous vista in the entire game. Because it looks so good. I saw this in a trailer, I think, or in a GIF before I play the game, and I thought this was going to be water. Like you're sliding on water. I think that would be even cooler, but as is, it's still beautiful. Whee. Take a quick bath. Slurping up some quick sand. Delicious. Oh, they really want you on the floor for this. Oh, my bad. Let's see where our buddy is. Oh. Have we already lost our friend? No friends at the shindig? Nobody? Damn. See, how do you sit down again? Oh, not like that. Oh, well. Now we're sitting. Whoa, wait. Does that mean something? Oh, whoa. Why is there like a white shine on the edge of the screen? I don't know what that means. Oh, maybe on the next stage.
Howdy.
Thank you very much for the follow. Much appreciated. Enjoy your follower emotes. Imagine that picture of Megamind looking through the eye hole, but instead of no bitches, it says no buddies. And also he's wearing a Journeyer cloak. No buddies? That's a two-person circle? Oh, I didn't even notice. It's okay, there's still a chance. The game's far from over. Oh, you got booped on the Rock Canyon? That's a shame. Well, on the next stage we get to control our own momentum, so maybe we'll still find each other. And of course, if there is anybody else who just so happens to have PlayStation Plus and Journey installed on their PS4 or PS5, you can try to join too. If you so desire. Weep. Oh god, there's a ring of sand being moved whenever you send out a big chime. It looks so good. How dare they make a game this nice? One thing I find really interesting about Journey is that it was sort of the first game of its type, like a exploration-based game. It's very much all about the art and about the experience. Very little in the way of direct storytelling. We got quite a few games like this afterwards, but I think Journey is still the pinnacle of this concept for me. And I don't know if that is just because it's the first one I played, you know, just because it came first, or if it really is because it's just that good. Because it is really good, but do I just feel that way because it was so fresh at the time? I don't know. Friend? Gang gang? Best friends at the shindig? I'm beeping! Oh, where are they going? Why are they moving so fast? I think there's a collectible they're missing. Oh no, it's not. Wait, are they? I think there's one in here. Oh no, it's somewhere else. Please do not beep beep. How'd they get all the way up there? Damn! They got so high? Whoa. Oh, here it is. Have a white cloak to have all the collectibles. That's true, but you still get a longer scarf if you get the collectibles in the middle of a run. So you don't want to go without. Oh, whoa! Where are they? So they must be somewhere up really high. Oh, there they are! Whoa! How'd they get up there? I don't have enough juice to get that high. No juice. Oh, he's all the way up on the rafters, if you can call it that. How'd he do that? Maybe this person's chained multiple playthroughs together. So they kept their scarf from one playthrough and just kept making it longer. There's no way I can get all the way up there. Not even from this jellyfish, I think. That's what I tried earlier. Look how high up that is. No. Oh well. If you don't get over here soon, I'm moving on without you. Oh. Hmm. Some friendships are short-lived, I guess. Wah! No! Oh, there is evil afoot. In the world of Journey. Nasty boys all around me. Now you have to be careful with these fellas. I don't think they can kill you or give you a game over or anything like that, but if they catch you, they will steal a part of your scarf. And then you'll be able to jump less goodly. That's no fun. Ooh. Please no bully. But there might be a scarf piece in that tunnel though. Can you even get into this tunnel? Yes. No piece. Yeah, there is definitely a sort of aquatic ambiance to this game. No Donkey Kong reference intended. It's very dreamlike in that way. Oh. And after this game came out, a group of people split off from that game company. They formed a different team, and they actually made an underwater game. Like a magical snorkeling game called Abzu, if I remember correctly. That one's really good too. Oh dear. Ooh. No! He see me? Brown. Not this time, Stinky. My journey continues. Yeah, Abzu's wonderful too. I remember seeing the original trailer and not being sure if it was going to be a similar game to Journey. If you go back and watch the reveal trailer, it's not actually clear from that footage if it's a 3D game or not. But it was, and it's a really good one. He wants a taste of my delicious scarf. It's like a fruit roll-up to him. A nice sour treat. Whoa. Is that Among Us?
A mongoose.
Actually, the symbols on the bottom of the Traveler's Cloak kind of look like Among Us as well. I can smell the game theory from here. I've never played The Pathless. Kind of behind on games like this. I haven't played the newest game by that game company either, which is called Sky Children of Light, I think? That was the mobile and Switch game I was talking about earlier. And it looks interesting, but it's free to play, which makes me a little worried. Oh. Whoa. That really is an underwater game. I'd forgotten about this. I mean, I remember this level, but I'd forgotten about the water raising mechanic. Oh, I see you. Which is odd, because I think this is actually my favorite level. The third level with the sliding certainly has that wow factor, but I think this level has the nicest aesthetic all around. I love the lights underneath the platform. I love the big tower in the center. They're just called crewmates? That's awfully prescriptivist of you. Loosen up. Language is ever evolving. They used to be crewmates, now they're Among Us.
A mongoose.
Mongoose. No. Damn. How can you be so hard on me in the middle of a Journey playthrough? Trying to remember where the secret room is. It might be over here. It's not really a secret, but there is a secret in a room somewhere I would like to find. Oh, there is a secret. look at this vista. I love just huge towers in video games. Just unnecessarily gigantic architecture. Makes me so happy to look at. As long as it's not in space, then I get nauseous. Wheel? Oh my god, look at that. That's definitely worthy of a screenshot. At first I was kind of trying to get the traveler's face into the shot, but then I realized it's pretty good even without. Whoa! It's the coin fish from Mario Sunshine. Boy, I will actually time you out if you keep complaining about Among Us. This is not the time. This is the time to love and enjoy Among Us. And Journey. Oh my god. I think that person on the left's probably not enjoying the Journey that much. Did I get the thing? Oh, I thought there was a collectible in here, but there were just tiny symbols floating around in the water. But I do believe that around here somewhere you can find the reference to flow. Is it back here? Oh, dunk. There is no back there. Oh, there's a collectible there. That one's real. I'll shut up now, good. I was about to say, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt and assume that you said that before I gave the warning. Because I know you can fall a little bit behind on the stream. Where is the flow reference? I could have sworn it was in here. Or is it higher up, maybe? Maybe I'm misremembering entirely. Like, I really thought it was behind these curtains. Well, not these curtains, the one down here. Bloop. It's with the jellyfish in the previous zone? Really? Oh. Could have sworn. I kind of want to check this now, just to be 100% sure. Journey flow reference. This is absolutely not. This is just giving me a bunch of flow charts. Should probably say Easter egg. That might give me what I'm looking for. Oh, by the way, thank you to the second person who followed. I only noticed one of the notifications today, but I just saw that there had been two. Thank you very much. Let's see. Mysterious creature. Okay. I find it is in this level, so I was correct. But it is. I was completely wrong in remembering where it was, because it's not near. Like, I could have sworn that you go behind here, behind these curtains, and then there was like a diagram on the wall that looked like Flow. I'm just completely wrong. Let's just keep going for now. Oh god, I love this thing so much. This is why I love this level so much. It's floating around, this wonderful little sea creature. Yeah! Oh my god, this is wonderful. That's going to be another screen cap from me. This really does remind me of the coin fish from Mario Sunshine, which was probably one of my favorite missions in that game, at least in terms of style. Am I going to the wrong thing? No. Here we go. Thanks for the ride. That's me. That's me going up the bridge. Wow. Oh, this is actually a question I've been meaning to ask. I keep thinking about it when I'm not streaming, and then I forget to ask the question. It's also about Mario Sunshine. Because Mario Sunshine uses analog triggers to control the pump level on FLUDD, right? How does that work on the Switch version? Do you use like the different shoulder buttons for different pump intensities? I've been thinking about scouting out a copy of the Mario 3D collection, just so I can stream Sunshine and Galaxy without having to worry about emulating them too much, because it can be a bit of a hassle. They split the buttons, okay. And for Mario 64, I don't want to use the 3D collection version, because it doesn't have backwards long jumps, or it doesn't have like the turbo backwards long jumps, and it doesn't have So Long Gay Bowser. A total show of disrespect for the LGBTQ community, if you ask me. Spulder. Yeah, the GameCube has 3. It has L and R, and then Z. Kind of like the Nintendo 64 controller, except they're in different spots. So I guess either ZL or ZR on the Switch controller is used for the different pump levels. I wonder how that feels. God, I really wish they had just left that collection online. I don't understand why they were so weird about it. At least copies didn't end up getting too expensive, physical copies. You can still get one for, there he is! Yeah, that's who I was talking about. This is the creature from Flow. Looking like a weird little bacteria or something. Single cell organism. Where'd he go? Oh, there you are. No. What a cute reference. It's very weird. I guess maybe they are prepping for adding GameCube to the Nintendo Switch Online service, and they don't want to have like that competition between the different versions of the games? I don't know. I truly do not know. Whoosh. Oh, this level's so beautiful. What an experience. It truly is a journey, in every sense of the word. I also think I completely misremembered how long this game was. I could have sworn the whole thing was a few hours, but we're on our way to the last stage now, and we're only an hour into the stream. I'm small? I'm a little man? Ooh, he's struggling. But he's so close to the mountain. And guess what? That he, that's me. I'm going to make it to the mountain. I think if Mario Galaxy 2 had been part of the Mario 3D collection, I probably would have bought it at launch. Like, I thought €60 was steep for that game. But I think for 4 games, I would have gone for 60. Especially since I do really like Mario Galaxy 2 as well. But they had to leave it out because they knew that if they put Mario Galaxy 2 in it, all the other games would look bad in comparison. Understandable. Yeah, I think Galaxy 2 is really good. I know some people like it less than Galaxy 1 because it's mostly very gamey linear stages. And Galaxy 1 had more galaxies that felt like places that could really exist, sort of. Like more open-ended, like Mario 64 and Sunshine levels. And I respect that opinion as well. But for me, Galaxy 2 is the better experience. But they're both great, don't get me wrong. Whoa. Oh no. Evil alert. I don't know if I really would say Galaxy 2 is the best out of all of them. I still have a lot of fondness for 64 as well. Whoa. I mean, they're all good games, really. They've never truly missed with 3D Mario. Oh. I think with 2D Mario, they had a couple of misses. I think Mario Land 1's not so good. And I don't really like New Super Mario Bros. 1 and 2 either. I think the Wii one and the Wii U one are pretty good. But I don't like the first two. Oh, don't care for 3D World? I still like 3D World. It definitely feels weird. It holds a weird spot in the 3D Mario pantheon because it feels like such a total sidestep. But I do still like it. Friend? Oh my god, we got a buddy! Oh, he's struggling. Look at his tiny scarf. Right, we gotta keep moving, bud. Stand next to me and I will revive your scarf. Oh, that's another thing about Journey, is that if you have a white cape, or if you have a white cloak, of course your own scarf automatically regenerates, but if a friend stands next to you, then their cape also regenerates. You really, if you have a white scarf, you really get to act as a sort of mentor to the other players. And I think that's a really cute structure for multiplayer. Let's go, buddy. Yeah. Whoosh. Chaperone. Yeah. I didn't think that all these years later I would still be taking new screenshots of Journey. It's such a wonderful game. Oh no. I wish I'd met this person earlier. I could have shown them all of the collectibles. Oh. The wind is howling. I feel so bad for them too, because you can see the snow wearing at their costume so much more than you can with the white cloak. They look so much more exhausted as a result. Come on, buddy, let me fill you back up. Let me give you that scarf juice. There we go. Whee. No! Aw, man. Send me up, buddy. Yeah, there we go. I think maybe this person knows what they're doing, if they knew to find this. I'd actually forgotten about this place entirely. Yeah, that doesn't sound like a great way to play Mario 3D World, you're absolutely right. I've still never gotten around to playing Mario 3D Land. And unfortunately, most 3DS games don't emulate well. Some of them do. I've had very mixed luck on that front. Samus Returns emulates extremely well. The two Zelda 3D remakes, they run well. One of the Kirby games emulates well, and the other one not so much, I think. I don't remember which. Don't stay warm, buddy. Careful. A 3D land. Oh, shoot, look out. 3D land's a little mixed. It's good? Nice. It always looked good. I just never got around to it when I still had a 3DS. Yeah, this is a bit scary. But I think if you do this, if you stick to this wall, you're never in trouble. Like, none of them ever reach you. It's way scarier if you walk through the middle. Kind of have to go through those little... I can't really see them anymore. Like, you see those blocks over there? You have to hide in those. Make sure you don't get caught. Don't get your scarf chomped. Well, that's gonna be us. Best friends on the mountain. Oh wait, maybe the part we have to hide is still coming up. Oh yeah, no, it's still coming. We are not yet safe. We gotta hurry. These fools have to fly. Right, go, go, go. Oh no, get in, buddy. Careful. Oh, he's moving without me. It is, only having this way to communicate is really charming. Like, trying to clarify what you mean when basically you can only talk in Morse code. It's quite difficult. But it's really cute too. I believe there was a Penny Arcade comic that came out around the time of this game, where they created a scenario of playing this game if it did have voice chat. You see this image of two travelers, and one of them says to the other, hold on for a second, I dropped my bong. And I thought that was funny. The rare good Penny Arcade comic. Another Penny Arcade comic I really like is the one where I think one of the two is going to buy Tony Hawk Ride, and he's at the clerk at the counter, and he says, "Yes, hello, I would like to buy one of this horrible shit that sucks." And then the man at the counter says, "That'll be $120, please," or something to that effect. And then Mr. Penny Arcade follows up on that by saying, "Exquisite. Do you have anything else terrible?" And you know, I feel like that a lot whenever I engage in the playing of bad video games for sport. Your scarf was crunched? No! Oh, that's a shame. I'm glad I managed to keep my scarf. Oh, by the way, speaking of anything else horrible, look forward to a future set of streams. No! A future set of streams with Ryudo where we're going to play a really bad game together. I was chatting with him yesterday, and that's going to be coming down the pipeline at some point. Hopefully soonish. It depends on how much longer Spider-Man takes to complete. Oh no! Oh, I thought I was the one who already made it to the rock. But I couldn't see because our scarves look mostly the same at this point. They're both pure white. Last time you played with your buddy... last time you played, your buddy fell during this part. Oh no. I didn't even know that was possible, actually. Oh no! No, the wind is trying to tear us apart! This is the strongest cry you can let out at this point, by the way. Just a piddly little bleep. Oh, even my scarf's gone. I had a little bit left a second ago, but they took it all. No, I'm not going to lose you. We're going to make it together. That's what I'm telling him in Morse code right now. we can't even see the mountain anymore at this point. I guess we're on the mountain, really. Rest in peace. Looks like rock and roll won't take you to the mountain after all. Unless... Whoa! Isn't that the little orb from the Iblis trigger fight in Sonic 06? Whoa. I'd actually forgotten what this part looked like. And my jaw was once again slack. After all these years. But do you think that's the same buddy from a second ago? Did we both make it? Real? Oh, same symbol, true. And I think the number of available symbols is pretty high. So the odds of someone having the same symbol are low. No, where'd he go? Oh, there he is. He's just ahead of me. Come on, friends till the end, baby. Oh, almost missed the jellyfish there. Imagine falling down in this section. I actually don't know what happens. It probably sends you back up. I don't think they would let you take a horrible plunge this late into the game. During this wonderful, triumphant section. Oh no! No. The gamers truly have risen up. Isn't that beautiful? Where we go? Oh my god, that's the cutest thing I've ever seen! Oh, I can't do it that far. Shoot. So I'm gonna try to draw hard too. That's not very good. I'm sorry. I'll restart. There you go. Oh my god. I never even thought to do that. That's genius. The brain on this player. Oh my god. I have to draw them another one. Just so that they know I mean it. Just so that they know I'm not goofing. Oh, we draw two-part hard. Oh, that's great. Yeah. We truly were the best friends at the shindig. One last screenshot for the road. Just so that everybody knows it was a moment worth remembering. And that's Journey. The whole shebang. It's a little shebang, but it's a good one. It's a powerful shebang. Still holds up after all these years. I'm glad. I'm glad replaying this game didn't lead to disappointment for me. Because it has been such a long time and my tastes have changed so much in the past 8 years. It's a good game. I don't think Journey ever made me cry. I don't think any video game has ever made me cry. Not of happiness, at least. There might have been a game or two that made me cry because I was scared when I was young. But if there was any game that came close to making me cry, it's definitely this one. Getting to the end with a pal is such a wonderful feeling. Oh, that's right. Austin Wintory did the soundtrack for this. Oh, he did such a good job. Everybody did a good job, of course. There are definitely a handful of games that got me close to tearing up. I think Nier definitely did. Doki Doki Literature Club was the first time I played it too. First time I got the true ending, if you will. It's not easy. It's not easy to get to make me cry. I think the only time I've ever cried at a movie or a video game or any media was when I was like 5 and I watched Shrek and I cried at the end. I don't even know, I didn't remember what the ending to Shrek is, but it did make me cry. I only cry over very strange, very silly things. I cried over Shrek, and this I find particularly embarrassing, but for some reason it really hit me in a way. When Iwata died, when Satoru... Is it Satoru or Satoru? Well, when Iwata died, the former president of Nintendo, someone posted the end credits music to Mario 64, and while listening to that and thinking about his passing, I cried a little bit. Oh, you missed the game. Yeah, it's a short one. Blink and you miss it. But since this was a Content Horse stream, this stream will stay up on the channel forever. So if you came in late, or if you had to step out of the room at some point and want to check up on the part you missed, you'll be able to find it under highlights. Forever, or at least for as long as Twitch exists. Or until I have a total mental breakdown and delete all my social media, whichever comes first. I cried when I watched the third Pokemon film, but that's because I was scared in the scene where all the unknown showed up. Okay, here we go. Let's see who we saw. Oh, we only had 2? I could have sworn it was at least 3. Ah, well. Shoutouts to Fanga67 and Dankuki02 for joining me on the way. Special shoutouts to Dankuki for drawing me that heart at the end. That was so cute. That put a huge smile on my face. Wonder if it's because we're in different regions. That's possible. I actually have no idea if this game has cross-regional support or not. Alright. Well, folks, that's Journey.